stop for a second, take a breath. Can you hear that? That's the sound of life changing. I know if you have seen this video, that means you have received an email saying that you've been shortlisted for the Chevening Interview. Huge congratulations! Let's be real, the excitement lasted for 10 minutes, but after that, panic kicked in. What do I do? How do I answer to the questions I do not know? If I freeze? I heard you. That's why, welcome back to episode 5 of Knowing My Journey. You've made through the toughest part, but now it's time to seal the deal. I've seen your messages on Instagram, what do I do, how do I prepare, and things like that. And I know a 60-second reel isn't enough to answer all of it. Because a scholarship as big as this needs a proper, long, and strong preparation. Today I'm giving in all the keys to the kingdom and understand what all I did for my preparation last year and how did I go for it. Everything in and out. So we are just preparing, we are just strategizing. Grab a notebook because your future deserves more than a quick tip. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the room. The online reality. Even if your portal shows physical address, it's going to be an online interview after COVID, most of the cases. Do not treat this as a casual FaceTime. This is your digital stage. Tech Trinity. You need flawless lighting. Make sure you are sitting in front of a window or there is good lighting in the room. That is important. They have to see you. And rock solid internet. Try internet twice. Make sure you are having a stable internet and also a hotspot for backup. And a clean background with nothing in behind you, making sure all of the attention goes to you. Good. Next thing, eye contact. If you look at the person's face on your camera, you look like you're looking down to them. Look directly to the lens so that you feel like you're talking to them, just like now. And that is how you project confidence in the screen. The presentation. Smile, be presentable, wear something smart, casual, and professional throughout. And also make sure you to smile so that you are raw and authentic throughout the process. They just want to see the person you are. Next, the gold mine attachment, which I've just put. Now, I don't want you to go in there blind. I've done the heavy lifting for you. In the description box, I have attached a document containing all the questions that I used for my interview preparation. Even my mentor, Hridya, used the same. So this covers almost everything that's around leadership, network, and things that you would potentially contribute to. The ones that I have not included in this is the very specific to your academic niche and the ones that your co-sponsors might ask. So in the panel, you can expect 2 to 3 people from the embassy, Chevening alumni, and also if at all your co-sponsor, there will be people from the sponsored company and a subject matter expert. So prepare to see around 5 to 6 people altogether. This is all according to my references and things that I went through. Next thing, the panel wants to see whether the essay that you submitted matches the person sitting right in front of you. They don't want to read them back. They want the director's cut. They want more details. They want to see what you wanted to write through the essays, showcases through your interview right here. So make sure you have very big clarity on that. So 4 big questions that you will have to answer throughout, or always it comes back to these 4 things. That is, first one, leadership. Make sure you answer them in STAR method. When they ask you for a leadership example, do not be general. Use the STAR method. Situation, tasks, actions, and result. For example, in situation, make sure you set the scene briefly. Task, what are the challenges that you had to go through? Actions. This is the most important thing. What did you do specifically? Do not go generalize the answer. Make sure you tell them what you did step by step and things that made an influence and impact. And also the result. What was the successful outcome? It can be learning outcome, something that you learned, or maybe something that made a small change in someone's life. It needs not to be a big, humongous impact that it has to be. So it's completely fine if you know what you're saying. Next thing, networking. They'll ask you how will you engage with the Chevening community. Do not just say that I'll make friends, because that's not what they're looking for. They want to see real contribution and real impact. So talk to them, how will you contribute to the local community and how can that change a particular problem in your country that you want to solve. Next thing, make sure that, or the global tip that I want to give throughout is, this is not an integration process. It's something that they want to know you. They want to see how you match with their vibe and you hold on to the Chevening spirit. They already know you from the paper. It's just that they wanted to make sure that whatever written is the person that they are sitting right in front of you. So make sure that you be calm and tell them what you have in your mind and things that you know about yourself and things that you have visioned. Because if you are made through, they've seen something special in you. You've got this. Next, why the UK? Be a nerd for your university. Mention specific modules, a world-class lab, or even a professor whose work you followed and got interested, and that could specifically help you solve something or bring an impact that you had in your mind or vision. Next, the career plan. Make sure that you have a proper idea of what you're going to do and you have done your research and you have clear-cut idea of what you want to do once you return. And be a visionary, connect your UK degree directly to a specific problem in your country that needs solving. And when they ask you about courses, show your research, mention specific modules and things that excites you about that specific course. That's it about the 4 big things. Now the common questions and the curveball. Beyond the pillars, you might also face these questions like, why are you the perfect candidate when you compare to others, or what makes you stand out from other candidates and things like that, or general questions. But please make sure that you have clear idea of your unique skills that you can bring onto the table and how can that affect your country or your community and your local space that you've been. What is your priority area for UK in our country right now? Make sure that you read on the British Embassy's recent local activities and you have an idea of what's happening in UK and how it connects to India and what are the relationship and organizations or programs they run as well. So you need to have an idea of the relationship, UK-India relationship, as well as things that you need to be well aware on top of is the programs they run in India as well, which you can one or the other way contribute as well. What if you do not get the scholarship? Tip: show resilience. Your journey doesn't stop, but explain that Chevening is the best catalyst for the whole process. And always show them that you have a backup plan and you're ready to take on the journey. Before we wrap up, remember, updates are gold. If you got a promotion or started a new project since November, tell them. It shows that you're constantly growing and you are reaching where you want to see yourself. They'll also ask, when do you have any questions for us? Always say yes. Ask something like, what has been the most impressive trait that you have seen in a successful Chevening scholar that returned back to a country? It shows that you're already thinking like a winner. That's a key. Dress sharp, business professionals or smart cultural style. Keep eye contact and most importantly, don't memorize a script. Memorize your stories. Make sure you have an idea of what are things that you need to put forward right there. The final 3 and the closing one. Here is a detail that catches people off guard. The final selection. At the end of the interview, the panel asks you what are your 3 top universities that you want to study. Do not stumble. Know your first, second and third by heart. Know why that is important, why these colleges make an impact. If you have received an unconditional offer letter since November, tell them. It proves that the UK is already knocking on your door. The update, if you've started a new project, so make sure that you know what are the 3 colleges and tell them that by the end of the results comes out, you will be able to attain an unconditional offer letter. Choosing that 3 colleges, make sure you have a dream college at the first priority, second one that you can easily crack into, and third one that you have already got an unconditional offer letter. Make sure that's your final chance to tell them which are the 3 colleges, and they'll confirm it after you get through the interview and you get selected for the final round. So I hope I have covered all the questions you have in mind. And if you still have few questions, please feel free to comment them down in the comment box. I'll be happy to answer them or make in another video if that's too long to answer there. But don't worry, I have you or I've got your back. So you got the invite because they saw a leader in you. Now all you have to do is go in there and introduce them as that exact leader. Download the questions in description, practice in front of a mirror. Do not memorize the script, memorize your stories, pick up the points that you want to show them and the person you really are. Be authentic, raw and honest throughout the interview. Smile throughout so that they feel the happy-go-lucky person you are. If this episode of Knowing My Journey gave you a boost in confidence, hit the subscribe and smash the like button and drop all of your questions in the comment section so that I can answer all of it and maybe come up with the next video. That's it for today's video. Good luck. Let's get you to UK. Appatrollu. See you all for the next video. Bye, bye, bye. All the best and I'm excited for all of you.